If a creator is so scared of judgment that they are unable to move forward, it might be that their desire to share their work isn't as strong as their desire to protect themselves. That was Rick Rubin in the chapter Self-Doubt in his book, The Creative Act, The Way of Being. I finished listening to this book on Audible, as it's my preferred media of listening to books, more like reading books actually. This book has inspired how I've chosen to express myself in this vlog because I was feeling stuck and I needed a different perspective on how to create videos. I found this book to be a transformative masterpiece that taps into the deepest realms of artistic expression with raw honesty, inspiring antidote, and practical advice. Rubin leads readers on a transformative journey on empowering them to unlock their creative potential. The Creative Act is a guiding light for aspiring creators, prompting them to embrace vulnerabilities, embracing the unknown, and ultimately unleashing their artistic brilliance. I highly recommend this book for creators, especially when you're feeling stuck like how I was. I'm curious to find out what books you are currently reading. Please comment down below. We are in midwinter. I don't know about you, but I am not enjoying the winter season. I am a summer girly through and through. The past few days I've been recovering from a very painful fever blister that has developed under my nose. Literally, there have been freezing cold fronts and I feel like I'm barely surviving. How are you staying warm this winter? I've been working in bed in the morning because the real winter really is in the house, and I cannot get myself to set up in the living room until midday when it feels warmer. I've been cooking and eating a lot of soup and sitting in front of the heater for an unreligious amount of time that my favorite pink jacket actually got burned from the heater. My desire to exercise has left me because of how cold it is. It sounds like an excuse, but it's really cold out there. Can you please share some tips on how you're staying warm this winter? One thing I promised myself to do this year was to make more of an effort to go out and see people. As much as I don't like winter, my winter social calendar has been really busy lately. On my previous vlog, as you saw, I spent time with Jess at a restaurant called ELNN, which stands for Eat, Love and Nourish. Jess and I share the same birthday. It's really rare to meet somebody that you connect with, that you actually just share the same birthday with. In this vlog, I am meeting a friend, Nkuli. We originally bonded over natural hair and she has the most beautiful locks ever. And now we also have dogs. She's got 2 dogs, 2 Jack Russells, and I've got Ollie. And our dogs were meant to meet a really long time ago, so we decided to meet at a dog park. It had been a while since Ollie was out, so that was really refreshing for him considering how cold it is, and he's always cooped up in the house. This was such a wholesome, lovely meeting. I would want to do this again in the springtime. How was your day?
Oh, it was fun. And yours? I'm tired now.
I really enjoyed that voice capture. I am finally at 8,000 subscribers after many months of my YouTube subscription fluctuating, but I really think that this is the real deal because it was very slow and gradual at some point, which I appreciate. I don't always like things that grow fast because it's really inconsistent. Anyway, I'm really grateful for this milestone. I've been working on this channel for a really long time and I'm so grateful that our channel is growing, and I hope that it continues to inspire you. I recently came across a heartfelt Facebook message from an old dear friend who I hadn't spoken to in more than a decade. In this message, she said how much I have inspired her to start documenting aspects of her life and how my journey of being debt-free has encouraged her to keep going in her own debt-free journey, which really is touching to me. I tried my luck with getting in touch with her on Facebook over a call, and it was a success. We spoke for a wholesome 10 minutes. It really felt like I was speaking to an old friend. It is connections like these that keep me inspired to stay connected, create content, and share my experiences with you all. I hope we can continue to grow and learn from each other. I encourage you to leave a positive comment and also encourage you guys to connect with each other. I want this platform to be a space where we can meet like-minded people and build connections, meaningful connections. If you like my videos, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. The next milestone, hopefully it won't take 2 years, is 10k subscribers. So yeah, please like, comment, and subscribe. For my 29th birthday, my husband decided to surprise me with an air fryer. One thing about my husband, he buys me meaningful gifts and he really listens to me when I talk. The last time he spoke about air fryers was about a year ago, and I honestly was not expecting this, so this was such a lovely present. So today I'm trying it out. I'm making some wings. I decided to make wings because they're such a classic, at least in my books. I love it so much. I was preparing it. I cooked all of the wings. So I seasoned it with some salt. I put so much salt, you guys. Like, this was such a salty meal, but it was really good. I also added some pepper, some black pepper, and baking powder because the baking powder makes it really crispy. I also added some paprika, and I wanted to say extra virgin oil, but we've since updated our oil in our pantry. We now use avocado oil. And then I just massaged everything. I let it cook for about 20 minutes. I feel like, oh, I also added barbecue, by the way. I feel like the air fryer, 20 minutes is like so quick. Like, I just put it on and then I turn around and then it was ready. I didn't even give it a chance to cool down. I literally just ate the wings out of the air fryer because they were crispy, they were good. It's been a few days since I had them. I feel like having them now as I'm watching back this footage because this was so good. On this day, my husband had decided to buy food from Checkers 6060. When I woke up, the bags were there. One thing about my husband, he's such an active participant in our household. We have this little cute sticky notes that we put on the wall of things that have run out. So whoever gets to doing the task first orders the food. And on this day, he did such a stellar job. So I decided to unpack the groceries because if you know me, you know I love unpacking food. I also decided to just do a quick pantry organization because it's so satisfying. I got these jars from Mr. Price a really long time ago and they've been such a great, like, I don't want to say investment because this is not what this is, but it's been such a good like tool in the kitchen for making sure that my food is aesthetic. I can see through it. And I'm just making the sugar and the flour, which I actually used to make amagwinya. I think that the dough mixture for amagwinya and the dough mixture for idombolo is the same, unless I'm wrong, correct me, but I think this is the same approach that I would use if I was making utleke steam bread or dombolo. Yeah, I think that would be the same thing. So all of this stuff needs me to get my hands in there dirty. If you know me, you know that I don't like kneading. It's just some dirty business. But one of the things that I said this year is that I want to do more of baking. So I'll probably try making the amagunya with you guys in the next vlog because I really enjoyed making them. But then I wanted to share it like properly with you guys. On this day I had like a really bad fever blister and the confidence was just not there, okay? But this was really lovely baking. Not baking, but cooking. I said earlier this year that I want to do more of like baking and cooking and challenging myself more in the kitchen because I feel like I'm starting to become a little bit rusty. I need to be the makoti, I need to be the girl, so I'm practicing. Just recovered from a really bad fever blister that grew under my nose. So I think most of this video I was not really talking directly to the camera. So I'm finally here ready to talk to you guys because I'm fully recovered. Well, almost. I am doing a weekly food grocery haul. I really like these kinds of hauls because it's consistent, it's food. I love food and mostly I like grocery shopping. For the past few weeks we've been ordering from Cheddar 6060 because we've just been so busy, but this morning I got a chance to go to the shops and this is everything that I got. Honestly, food is really expensive. All of this was just shy of 1,000 rand and this is like all the weekly things that we need just to top up everything that we already have. So starting off with something new that we're trying out are these kumquats. These are basically small oranges. Also, I just want to mention that my energy levels today are very low. I think it's because I haven't had breakfast yet. I am hungry and slightly tired. I wish I could just take a nap. I probably will after this vlog. Second thing that we got are pineapples. I prefer buying my own pineapples. I think you get more value for money. And then we got some strawberries. I can't tell if strawberries are in season or not. In fact, I can't tell which fruits and vegetables are in season or not because everything is always readily available. I just realized that I forgot to get grapes, which at this point I feel like they're starting to become expensive. I think one thing that I can keep up with that's in season is avocados, that I'm sure of, and I know onions and spinach are like yearly, but everything else I'm not sure because I really want to tune into eating more whole foods that are seasonal. As you can also see, most of the foods that I buy are mostly fresh food. We don't buy a lot of processed food in our house. Lemons. I've been enjoying making lemonade. Yesterday I made a jug of lemonade that I just drank up. I think I'm gonna make another one today. If you know me, you know that once I am obsessed with something, I just go with it. And then I also got kiwis, papaya. I think this is in season, I can't be sure, but I really love this. There's one in here that is ripe. I like making papaya bowls. I think they look really aesthetic and papayas taste amazing. I just don't understand why my husband does not like papayas. He does not like melons. It just does not make sense to me. So he loves his exotic mushrooms. I got him those. And then I tried something new for him, which is dried forest mushrooms. I hope he enjoys these. And then I also got a different dry variety, which is dried shiitake mushrooms. My husband is so much into mushrooms. He also likes asparagus. And I got tomatoes, red cabbage, butternut, and beetroot. I want to make a butternut and beetroot salad. We got some apples and cucumber. And then for the dairy, I got 6 eggs. I got 6 because, first of all, eggs are expensive. For some reason, I want to just show you the eggs. And then another dairy thing that I got is plain yogurt. If you know me, you know that I love plain yogurt. Love, you can come in, it's fine. And then I went to the shops hungry, which is always a bad idea because I bought unnecessary things that was not on the list. I got sweet curry pasta. This is one of my favorite pastas from Woolworths. I really like these. And then for my lunch, I got hot dogs. These always smell good when you walk into Chickens, so I got tempted. I'm gonna eat that now. And then I got something new for the kitchen. Like I mentioned yesterday, I got like a rolling pin, I got a coffee grinder, I got a recipe book thingy, and then I also got a new chopping board just to add something new into the kitchen. I've been wanting to get this chopping board for a while because we've got the big chopping board, which is really great for cooking, but this one mostly I want to use it for like chopping small things. This was 50 rand and I like the board. I really like the board. I'm finally gonna have 3 chopping boards back here with like a big chopping board, the small one, and my charcuterie board. That board aesthetic is gonna be giving. And then I got something else to snack on, which are popcorns, jumping jack. This is the white cheddar flavor, my favorite. I thought about getting the box that is microwavable, but I don't know if the spiciness of the popcorn is going to be as great as this packaged one. I think that is like a healthy snack that I'm leaning more towards, which is very weird because I've had popcorn kernels for the longest time and I never ever cooked them. And then one time I opened the pantry and that whole jar just fell, so I lost all of those kernels. So I'm surprised now all of a sudden that I'm into popcorn. And then I got foam for the kitchen, I mean for laundry. And then something that I've got that is honestly fairly new to our skincare routine is this charcoal and shea butter cleansing bars. These last for a really long time. I got 2 of them. And then next to the soap section, I looked for something to exfoliate my face because I haven't been doing a good job of taking care of my skin, so I decided to get an exfoliating gel. This is also charcoal because it's like, you know, I'm gonna use this and then I'm gonna use that. So yeah, this is everything that I got. Like I said, shout out 1,000 rand, which is mad business because food is so expensive, but I'm gonna pack all of this. I am very methodical and quite organized when it comes to organizing my fridge. Every week when we buy food, I make sure that I clean out the fridge, and I like to pack the food in order of like categories. So the first shelf is fruits, the second shelf is vegetables, the last shelf is more vegetables, containers, miscellaneous items. We also have a drawer where I put all my dairy, and then I put like some random bottles and stuff on the side on the door. So we have a very small fridge and I really love this fridge. At first, when my husband and I were deciding on what fridge to buy when we were first moving here, we weren't sure if we wanted like a really big fridge or we wanted like something small and cute. And this small fridge, at first we thought that maybe we might need to top it up with like a freezer, but if I tell you that we rarely use the freezer, in there right now it's like empty. What is usually in the freezer is like ice cream, because I like to buy my meat fresh. So this fridge is like a really great size, and we like to buy fresh produce, like I said. So yeah, this is me organizing my fridge, nothing too crazy. I also ended up making a roti on this day. I was trying it out. I feel like these days I'm really open to trying things out in the kitchen, even if they don't work. It's okay. But the rotis that I made today, they were really good, and they were very simple. Actually, they didn't even require yeast or anything like that. But yeah, I'm gonna end the vlog here, guys. I hope you found this video to be helpful and entertaining, inspiring. I hope you found it fun. I hope you subscribe. Importantly, let's subscribe. I'll see you in the next video. Hopefully by then my fever blister would have healed, because it's showing me flames, okay?